And we should be live. Why is it not live? Is it live? It looks like we're live now. I was having a hard time struggling going live. It was sitting there spinning its wheels. Anyway, what's up? So, quit that. Don't need to say that. That's one of them things I hate about that. And let's go over here and turn the volume off and pop out the chat so I can see everybody without having to deal with the super lag. And there you go. Says I have 0 viewers. Hello. I think I need to restart it, don't I? Or do I? You're on YouTube. Well, it's all live on YouTube. What's up, everybody? Says I have 2 whole watching. What's up, Viking and One Raz? Hey, One Raz, I haven't seen you in a while, have I? Anyway. Everything's good. Everything's awesome. What's up, Michael? Oh, what the hell was that? Tell you what, that thing prints really, really well. Makes some weird noises, even with all the fancy freaking boards and crap. It just doesn't moves too fast. Were you on yesterday? I don't know. I don't remember. I'm old. I don't remember things. It's my excuse. I'm sticking to it, damn it. I am old. So, I came up with somewhat of a quick idea to mount this thing. Let's put the table in view. So, I should be able to get it mounted because basically I took my existing mount and modified it real quick and printed it out to hold this. It's probably not going to be perfect, and I'm going to have to do it again, but it should work right out of the gate one way or another. Basically, it mounts on there, and then this mounts on the plate. And we'll see. I don't know. We'll see if it works. We'll just have to see if it works. I don't see a reason it wouldn't, other than I did modify a few things. I know this is not the original box, but what's up, Michael Fox? I gotta remember to send you crap. There was some crap I wanted to send you. I mean, it's just junk, but I gotta remember to actually do it. My life keeps getting sidetracked and side angled. And what is this for now? I believe this is for the fan, huh? I hope they plan on me modifying all these cables, because I'm going to modify all these cables. Okay, so if I have to pre-install screws for here, because this screws in this is going to sit here. This is going to mount to the plate. The wheels are in the middle. So basically the plate's on one side with all the motion system and belts, and the actual extruders on the other side of the 2020. I have a feeling I'm going to make that a 2040 with this, because just holding this thing is pretty heavy. I mean, they don't say it's light. It's just not light. That's lighter. That right there is lighter, but not by much. And I think this will be better. Yeah, this will be better. So anyway, I have to find a M5 screw and 2 M4 screws, because that's the way I mounted it. Which, for or nut, I should say. I think I have in here. But the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking I need my glasses to start with. I think I want to use lock nuts, which I know I have. I just have to dig them out. More T-nuts. I gotta get through all this stuff and eliminate a lot of it. Because a lot of it I will never ever use. And here's the lock. I've got a collection of crap. This is supposed to be an M5, and I think that's too big. I wonder if I made that an M4. M6. Those don't look like M6s. Where are those from? Those aren't even lock nuts. Okay. Okay, that's an M4. Which means these are actually M3s. I had it all backwards. And I just put that in backwards, didn't I? Yes, I did. And yep, that fits in there. And that fits in there with a little finagling. I could swear those are bigger on that. Maybe not. Maybe not. So M4s and M3s. So then if I take an M4 and an M3, actual screw, put this in here, take it back out. Come on, baby, come on out. Put it in the right way, which is this way. That might be hard to do in reverse. And that's not long enough. And I'm mumbling. One at a time on my phone. What's up, Mr. Buttram? Normally I screw the bolt in to this, like so. But with a lock nut, it's kind of hard to screw it in backwards. And just slide it in there. But maybe I can. I have the technology. Or maybe I don't. And then I can just press it down in there. That didn't work. But I think I can make it work. Is that enough to catch it? It might just be. I think it is. Then I can just tighten it up and it'll suck it down in there. I got too much crap in my way. I hate that. I hate junk in my way. Let's get some of the junk out of my way. Too much stuff. I hate cluster. It just drives me absolutely batty. I gotta get rid of some of this junk. A lot of it is useless junk. That's the wrong size. But I have the bits right here. These are awesome. They're not quite as good as these, but for this kind of work, it's almost better. This is the right size. And it is. And we just suck the nut into place. And it's working. I probably should put a washer on there too, but I'm over it. And that washer got, now that nut is inset in here, all press fitted, yay. So when I go to mount it to the frame, it's a nice lock nut, which I was having problems with before because they kept coming loose. Now it's a lock nut, and they shouldn't come loose anymore. What is up, Chris? I am going to start mounting the Hemera on that. Not that I'll get it completed today, but I do have a concept. This is my own design mount. It's just modified from the existing one. It's actually printing right now a part cooling duct, which is just one I robbed off of Thingiverse for the Hemera. I don't know if it's any good or not. We'll find out. Okay, I don't need an M4 anymore. I need an M3. And I probably don't have an M3 long enough, do I? I don't know how anyone can get these things out of here. Nope. Well, that's a major bummer. There's a will. There's a way. Where there's a whip, there's a way. I should have longer ones of those somewhere. I know I do. And one of my boxes of junk. Oh, this one back here. Actually, this one. What do I got where? I got a lot of junk. Got lots and lots of junk. Look at all this junk. M3 by 35. I'm thinking that'll do it. That might almost be too long. Then I got some 30 somewhere too, but these are the first ones I found, so they're the ones I'm going to use. Actually, I might use this one. Yeah, and it's a tad long. But that's okay if it comes down to it. I might look for a shorter one, though. And I do believe I have some slightly shorter ones. But I could be wrong. The M3s are not something I have a lot of in varieties. I just whack them like that. Let's see what's in this lower bin. What have I got in here? Let's see. That's all bearings, and that's all wheels. Those M3s, M5s. These are all M4s. That might be an M3 I can use. Although they got the kind of wrong head, but they are a little bit shorter. This one's got the right head. Is it long enough? No. That's an M4. This is an M3. And it is just long enough. But I'm going to need a washer or something because it's a crap head. Which I got right there, but I can't get at it with my fat ass fingers. Almost knocked my whole water bin over. And I got it. If I use that with that, it should be long enough that I can now pull this nut into place. Hopefully. throwing size 2. I need even smaller. That's the right one. This thing's awesome, by the way. It's just plain awesome. Man, that's all crooked. I'm not going to get a bite on it while it's all crooked. So somehow I'm going to have to fix that. Where there's a will, doop, boo, doop, there's a way. It's supposed to be where there's a web. I don't know if you guys know what that's from. I could get demonetized for it. Where's my little knifey, cutty, swirly thing? I have one here. I know I do. Is it not in here? It's always in here. Well, that's odd. Well, I'll just use a knife. Because I believe all I have to do is get rid of the tad of elephant foot here. Somewhere I have one of those cuttery things. But I can't find it. Do you actually have a YouTube channel, One Raz? I don't think I've ever seen it. I don't think I'm subbed to it. Because I don't think I've ever seen it. Yes, deburring tool. Look at that. Fits right in there now. Isn't that freaking perfect? I am awesome. By the way, if you didn't know. Oh, and I put it in backwards, you dumbass. And I'm going to drop it on the ground. Like Chris Riley did. Dropped it on the floor. Okay, this goes in that way. This goes in this way. Won't catch. And I think it caught. Maybe not. It's not pulling it in. Oh, yeah, it is. It's just really easy going. There it goes. Setting the nut. Setting the nut. This thing's awesome. These ratchets. They're like $10 on eBay. And I absolutely love them. And then you buy the ball head bits. And you just gotta love it. I still actually like the actual these better generally. But when I'm like doing like I am right now, where I'm trying to set a nut and I know I'm going to be cranking a while. It is called a palm ratchet. Going slow because it's getting tight and I'm not sure if I'm overdoing it or not. And this is kind of a weak edge right here on the inside, so I don't want to overdo it and crack it. And that's it right there because it just skipped. Oh, don't tell me this it did. This thing just stripped out. You pig. I don't know where I got these pan head ones. They're recessed head. And I've had nothing but troubles with them. That's why I don't use them very much. Yes, that's what these are. These are actually behind us too. That's what these are. I don't like these because this is. I had the same problem. I was talking to Fun King. I recommended these to Fun King. He bought them. He's the same as I am. We love them. Other than these little ones, the handle's too damn small. You can't grip it. Now something's jammed. Just my luck. But I have something to take care of that too. Because I come prepared. Why is it giving me a grief now? It should be just popping out of the, it's backing out of the nut. Don't break, don't break. Why is it having a hard time backing out? That's just really weird. I've never had a problem with a nut coming out. Once it started. Come on, are you freaking kidding me? It's not backing out. How does that happen? That thing just spinning in there? I don't know how it can be. It was so freaking tight. Oh, I'm going to be very, very upset. Oh, the little air duct's done. You have to be kidding me. Why is that not just coming out? That thing just spinning in there. Of course, I can't see inside of it. Must be. You've got to be kidding me. How is that spinning in there? That thing's like super tight. Oh, well, that puts a damper on this whole project right here. How? Why? I don't get how a lock nut can go in, tighten all the way up, but then back out only halfway and then not finish. These frickin' this screw. These are cheap ass screws, and I knew I shouldn't have used it. I knew it. I should have used the nice Mr. Metric ones. Crapple. Yep. Yeah, that's just what it's doing. There's a little dimple right here in the plastic. How am I going to get that out of there? And why won't it just back out on its own? That is a real pisser. And why did it catch in the first place? It's backing out. Makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, that's going to do a whole lot of good torching it off. Still can't use the part. It means I got to reprint everything and start all over. I can cut it off. That's not a problem. The problem is now this whole part's useless. These are keyed to hold the nut. They're hexagon shaped. Not that you can really see it. And they work because they work on that one. That's the exact same thing over there. Oh boy. Let me do the other one while I think about it. I'm sure I can find a way to get it out and still use it. Wow, that's really tight going in too. And that takes the next size up. Because it's a real head, it's the other thing. This is a smaller head with these recessed heads. They just sucked. Which is why I replaced them all with better ones. I'm just having a good time here. The fan duct's done. Yeah, what's the drill gonna do? I still can't use it. I can't get the parts out. You can drill, you can do whatever you want. You're not gonna get the parts out. The only thing I can think to do is actually drop some really thin super glue in and hope it just sticks to the outside edge of the nut and not the threaded rod, not the screw, and holds the nut to the casing enough to get the screw out. But this is way too long. As you can see, it's sticking out the other side, which is why I use that cheap piece of junk. See, now that's perfect. And this will back right out. If I don't drop everything. God, I'm getting wicked clumsy. Old age, man. And of course, this thing's looking long, so it's going to take me forever to back it out. I don't know where my impact is. I need to get like a little baby, like 4-volt impact for this kind of stuff. Even I've got a 12-volt that I bought for just like building the Bosch 12-volt. And I actually bought it. It's brand new. I've had it like 3 years. It's like brand new. I barely use it. You'd think, but it doesn't. Why did that not stay? Why did it not come out is what I want to know. Why did this? I know why, because this screw sucks. I knew I shouldn't have used it. Yeah, it's just spinning in there. Well, let's see. If I get the fancy crazy glue, I put just one drop down the edge of the super thin stuff, which is probably glued shut too, right? Yep, of course it is. I just can't win tonight. Kidding me, the glue's glued shut. All right, let's grab one. Medium. I don't think I've ever even used a medium. Is it glued shut? I don't use this stuff enough, so. Oh, Jesus. Is anything going to work tonight? This is really getting annoying. it's been a bad day. I was hoping I could just do this and have a good night, but it looks like everything's going to be obnoxious, like the rest of my day was. Gotta love it when the glue glues itself shut. The hell good is it then? All right, I have to straighten up a little here because it's driving me nuts. And I know I'm just going to make a mess if I leave everything just sitting out like that. All right, so if I take this thing, I wonder if I can just push it back out. Yeah, that's just what happened. Just my luck. Now, take this here thing. If you don't know, this was Amy Double D's suggestion. These are silicone makeup brushes. The good thing is like goop and crazy glue and stuff don't really stick to it. So they're good for like brushes. They're good for brushing. Although if you leave it on there too long, it doesn't come off easy. All right, I need a little something to put the crazy glue on. And make a puddle. That's not going to work. I need a little like bowl thing. I got some of this crap. How about the top? Make a little puddle. I have a feeling that's too thick. I definitely gotta get rid of some of this stuff. It's getting annoying, and I never use a lot of it. And if I go right down inside the edge, and not get it on the threads, but only on the nut, on the side. And of course, this is medium thick, so it's going to take a while. Oh, I got Rapid Cure. Which one's the Rapid Cure? Activator. I don't want to spray it in there. I remember doing that, and it like totally. If you guys don't know, the activator for crazy glues screws with PLA. And like, hey, look, it's already got a brush in it. Which one am I doing? This one. So you don't want to spray PLA if you can help it with the activator. You know, I can't really bitch about this kit. I didn't pay squat for it. It was normally, I don't know, 40 or 50 bucks. And it was on sale. I actually got this like 2 or 3 Black Fridays ago for like 12 bucks. And at first I thought it was just a scam and it's only $12 and they just made it sound like more. No, I still see this same kit for 30, 40 bucks. And it's a good kit. If you like using the crazy glues, it's a good kit. So, did it work? And why? I still don't get why that thing caught in a freaking lock nut. I think it worked. Either that thing's just spinning easier. Of course, I can't see down in there. Nope, the nut's still spinning. What the hell? I mean, seriously. Push it out. Using my Walter hammer. Really don't want to use anything heavier. It is just really got to be a pain in my ass. Yeah, I know my print stopped. That's not a big deal. That's just the air duct. It's somebody else's air duct, and I just stole off the Thingiverse. I should remember who the hell it is, so give them credit for it. It just looked like it might work temporarily. I probably won't keep it. I'm not a big fan of the complete wraparounds like this. And I probably shouldn't have put... Why did it come out of everywhere but that side? I'm just not winning tonight. Everything is fighting me. This whole day is just... I just had a bad day. I was hoping this would make it better, but I guess not. I guess it's just going to be one of them days where no matter what I do, it ain't going to work. Let's keep my damn fingers out of the way. I know why. I know why these supports are having issues. This is Maker Geeks, frickin' Raptor. The only thing I never liked about Raptors, a lot of times the supports don't come free. If it sits wrong. They like glue together really easily. It shouldn't. I mean, it's just a single frickin' 2mm support in there. All the rest of them came out. Where's that one having a fight? I don't know. Same reason everything else is screwing with me today. Because it can. Alright, it's basically out. There's a little piece here in the corner, but I don't care. It should still cool. Oh yeah. It's got airflow. Alright, back to this thing. Choke. Gag, die. Why? What I want to know is why the glue didn't hold. Ow! There. All right. Now, got it most of the way out. But still, why is that not spinning out? No, it probably won't because it's kind of like glued in there. Come on. Just not going to win with this, am I? And this actual screw just stripped out. Okay, what the hell? This makes absolutely no sense. I just don't get it. Why? Why is it doing that? Still not backing out. It's just twisting the thing. Well, looks like I'm printing a new one of these. That's 2.5 hours down to 2. It kind of puts a whole kibosh on this evening. I don't know why that frickin' one, either the nut or the screw had to be a pain in my butt, but it did. Makes absolutely no sense. Just none. But then, my whole life doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Oh boy, this was just a test piece. So, if I snip this sucker right the hell off, which I think I can do with these. If not, I got a bigger set. Maybe not. Let me think. Just can't win. That is seriously obnoxious. Seriously obnoxious. What do you guys think? What's a punch and a hammer going to do? I can't get it out of either side. I have to either cut the head off or cut the nut off. I can't get to the nut to cut the nut off. So if I cut the head off, then I can punch it through and start over. And just put the nut in there and then glue the crap out of it once the nut's in there. But I got to get the head. I got to get this head off to get it out. I was hoping this would just snip it right off, but it ain't gonna. It looks like. And I have my grinder out here, but no bits. All my Dremel crap's out in the garage. Actually, it's not even here. It's up in freaking East Haddam. So that's out. Not put my finger in the crazy glue. I gotta get rid of crap. I hate cluster. Drives me nuts. So now what? Stay. You can all go away because it's going to be a while before I get to you. I just don't get how that thing is that. Yeah, I was actually just thinking that same thing, Mr. Buttram, or 3D printing and painting. Excuse me. I was reading Mr. Buttram at the same time as I was reading you. Yeah, the glue probably finally set. You're right. Holding the screw into the nut. Actually, the screw never came out of the nut. That was the whole problem. So I don't know if it's. I don't know. I can't believe that's not cutting it off. It's just a little M3 screw. I've cut an M3 screw with that before. Holy crap. Ugh. All right. I need a bigger table is what I need. It's just too fucking small. Too much junk. These can all go away. I always thought this table when I first built it was going to be too big, and now I can't think of it how I could make it any smaller. It's just too damn small. Oh boy. All right. Share screen. Share. Let's go into the SKR. I am sharing the screen, right? Yeah. And let's go into Hermie mount. Is that the right one? That's the shroud. The baby coat hanger. So yes, it's this. Temperature. Let's preheat while I double check and make sure that's the right one. I need it hotter than that. It's going to go up to 230, 40, T-code viewer. Yeah, that's the right one. Or is it? Yeah, it is, because there's the breakaway. Okay. Everything heating up. Let's clean the build plate off and print another one. And print while it's heating up and everything. I guess I'm going out in the cold, because then I can get the bit from my Dremel, which is out in the garage, out in the 22 degrees outside. And I can just Dremel this off, and then I can push it back through. Can't believe that isn't cut. That's just really, really amazing. I just can't believe that thing stripped like that. There's 4 shells. And it's like a perfect fit. I mean, you guys saw I had to ream it out to get rid of the minor bit of elephant foot. And she's printing away. So I guess I'm going to do a quick run outside. So I can get my cutter. Trying to think if I have just a regular pair of proper, like, full-size snips that I can get to faster. And the problem is the garage is packed. So I got to open the garage door, move the wheelchair, move the walker, move my van, and then I can get to the parts. Because there's a whole bunch of junk in my way. Because my mother's a junk collector. Wait. Debating on whether I should go out there. Trying to think if I have something in here I can cut it with. Trying to think. I know I do. I'm just trying to think of where it is and what I have. Everything's outside. Everything's out in the van. Why did that jam? That is the question. When everything else was so perfect. I mean, that's a really good print. I gotta say, this is Maker Geeks. And when this stuff works, it works really, really well. I mean, this is a really good print. It's near perfect. I mean, that printer is pretty good too when it's running right. And I don't screw with it. But, oh well, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Keep yourselves entertained. I'm gonna find more clothing. Screw it. Put shoes on and just run for it. Ah, my knees. All right, I'm back. Who's still here? Couldn't find any of my Dremel crap. You gotta understand, is all my father's tools. This whole half of the house, this room, next room over, all the way down in the basement used to be my father's workshop. When I built their apartment for him, I took all the crap and just threw it in the garage. So now the garage is a big cluster of crap. And I can't find anything. And of course, I can't clean out the other side of the house because my mom's full of crap. And she won't let me get rid of her crap. That is just crap. Welcome to my world. So we're going to sit here and hack at it for half an hour. Of course, this is like a dead blade. And there's some teeth on it. I can't work anywhere. That's like not doing shoot. Maybe a little bit. Someone liked your comment. Good for them. I've actually gotten about a quarter of it. I wonder if I can get it. Just take it off at this point. Oh, come on. I have broken so many of these frickin' M3 screws. And when I want it to break, it won't. Right? Of course, I can't get on the damn thing. Welcome to my world. I can't believe that thing is not broken. There we go. That's what we wanted. Now we can just push it down through from the other side. Push it right the hell out. I haven't busted the crap out of the whole thing by now. Let's get the water out of the way so we don't spill it. I do with the big one. I just tossed them somewhere. I know I did. I gotta get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of all the crap I don't need. And I'm tired of crap I don't need. What filament is this? It's Maker Geek's Raptor. It is strong. That's why I used to use it. I really used to like this before they turned it a freaking moron, because it is strong filament. I don't know if you guys watched everyone thinks ABS is stronger than PLA. ABS is not stronger than PLA. PLA is way stronger than ABS. What it isn't is impact resistant. It doesn't take impacts well. High temperature, or the more expensive PLAs, the 850s and the 870 resins, will take impact. They actually lose some holding strength. PLA, for this kind of stuff, like those towers right here, you are not going to beat PLA. Nothing in a 3D printing, in a normal, you can get it in the high end stuff, is as strong and rigid. Both ABS, PETG, ASA, they'll flex. When you have that tower holding those wheels, you don't want it to flex at all. PLA is actually the best for that kind of work. Because it holds, and then it shatters. That's the problem. Is everyone's like, oh, the weeks it shattered. It held twice as long as the ABS did. It just held it perfectly straight and then went, oh, I can't do it no more. It goes, boom. This is just way too much work. Oh well. Never ending story. I'm not too worried about this part now. If it falls apart, it falls apart. I'd like to get it to work, but it's starting to come out. Of course, you can't get a flat edge where I cut it with the frickin' hacksaw. Get it to push out. It's starting to come out. There we go. I still don't see why that thing held on so long. I almost want to take it apart to find out why. I'm gonna. Now I'm just curious. It is not coming apart. I believe it's just spinning in one of the other wrench. It is. It won't come apart. I just twisted the crap out of it. Okay then. Starting over. Wow, it really destroyed the hole though. I just don't get why it did that. Well, we'll put a new one in there. And we'll just make sure it glues into place. And I just dropped a whole bunch of them on the floor. And let's get the proper screw this time. One that I know won't strip out. There's another one of them cheapo freaking things. I'm just throwing it out right now. I don't want it. All I've ever had is problems with those. Seriously. That's all I've ever had is problems with them. This one right here, the one with all the hacking and smacking and cracking. And let's see if this one will pull right through. Hold. And yes, I know it'll probably strip when it gets there, but then I can glue it. Is there anyone else streaming tonight? Watch, it's just going to spin on this one and now I won't get it back out again. Hit. All right. That bottomed out. Now back out. Like a good boy. I think this one's going to stick because I'm backing it out by hand. There we go. And it is set. So, one issue tackled. Tanny and Joss are painting. Oh, they are streaming? I was going to ask him if he was going to stream. Well, they're not as much fun as I am being all frustrated and hacking them, are they? I mean, they're just not as much fun as me pounding on crap. All right, one down. So those are set. So when I bolt this to it, the other screws are already set. So supposedly, I can take this, stick it through there, take this, stick it through there, take this, stick it through there, and there should be one more. Take this, stick it through there. And I may need to put spacers on here because I have a feeling these are a little too long and they didn't make this thick enough. Which I had a feeling I knew I did, but oh, maybe not. Those are pretty far in there. So we'll see if I can tighten it all the way down. Let's see, that's the top. The top has 2 screws. So it's actually this way. This might work. And yeah, I think I got to put some washers in there. I think they're bottoming out before they're actually tightening. I guess I did the measurement pretty good though. Yep, those are definitely bottom out. There's a space there. So I thought I was going to have to. But I have to flush the heads here as much as I can because these 2 are really close to the 2020 extrusion. The upper 2. The bottom 2 don't matter. So I need to put approximately 2 millimeters. It's like 1.5. 1.3. Can't get that one in there, but if I put 2 1 millimeter washers in there, that'll pad it off enough. Yes, no, maybe. Now I gotta find washers, which I have somewhere. They might be out in the garage too, though. Because that would just be my luck. The washers. A couple of nuts. One, 2. Those would be awesome, but I think they're a little too fat. What do I have here? Some washers, but I bet I don't have enough the same. Oh, sure I do. Right here. smashing. So this might be a little difficult to construct, but I think I can handle it because those are fairly tight. And my fingers just can't do these little washers. How wide are these little washers? I hope they're about 1 millimeter. I think they're just a little less. I think they're 0.75s. 0.4. They're that thin, so I got to put like 3 or 4 on each one. Well, that's a bummer. I am going to have to redesign this a little thicker. I really didn't want to because of weight and all, but that's life. So what are Josh and Tanny painting? Anything exciting? See, they all got 2. Gonna have to give them 3. And we'll be good then. As you can say, I just dreamed this up this afternoon and printed it out when I had an hour. Come on, you. Is that going to be enough? That is the question. Let's see. What did I just lose? Oh boy. So this goes this way, this goes that way, that goes that way. Everything's held in place. I think that was enough because they're tightening right up. Yeah, see, maybe it is a little bit. The nut is bottoming out. You can actually see the nut and what it's doing here. The nut is trapping. It looks like the screw might be bottoming out. And it's plenty stiff. All right. Carriage mount. Probably actually wanted to mount it the other way. So it matters for this, but it matters for this. Now let's see. That shouldn't matter. I think I'm going to flip it anyways, though. I'm on the other side of the head. Block, motor, whatever. Because then I don't have to worry about the fan shroud and all that hitting it and all that crazy crap. Okay, keep the washers on the bolts. Knock those 2 out. I want it actually on this side. And that makes it so this thing goes that way. Yep. Goes away from the carriage. See if I can do that magic trick again without losing anything. I don't know about the way they do this right here. I don't think that's the bestest of designs, but... And I lost a washer. Of course I did. It's gone. It's been Chris Riley'd. Lost to the floor. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And there is that. So it's finally built there. Then there's no instructions with this. I'm assuming I can go online. What is up? Never let the machines win. Mike. Mike the man. I don't know if I want to mount this on there or put the one that's on there on it. I have a feeling this is really, really loud. Yeah, we'll put this one on there. I believe it's these. And it is. Here. One here. Well, they don't really get much of a bite, do they? I suppose it really doesn't need it. She's on there. Probably going to snip the wires and change the plug over. Uh-oh, 2 grub screws. Okay. I still have my 2 grub screws. Really should only need one. What's the other grub screw for? One of them should be a through bolt. I bet I'm missing. From the looks of it. One of them's a grub screw. This nozzle comes out. That thing is so tiny, I have no way of seeing which side is the point and which side is the socket. There we go. It's got to be that side. Holy crap. I don't want to deal with this tiny ass crap. I think it's actually the next one down from this even. It's actually that one. Well, what do you know? And then the heater block, heater core right here. Just got a really long cable on it. I don't really need. And there's supposed to be a screw for that, which I don't see here. Not that that's their fault, because I'm sure I'm missing stuff. It can't be this monstrosity, because that's way too long. Neither are these. Those are like wood screws. I don't know why they even have those in there. Unless one of these is supposed to do this, and those are supposed. No, there's no way that's that. No way possible. That just ain't right. What did I do with that box? There's the box. I kept all the parts in. Wondering if there's a screw rolling around in here. Under these little bags. I don't see it. I don't see it. And I don't see it. I think this thing just screws all the way in, bottoms out, right? Yep. Make sure that's a 0.4 nozzle, which I want nothing to do with. Kind of scared of this little heat brake. Break is the key word. I will break it. If it's at all possible, I will break it. Let's see. I bet I have a screw to replace this one. It's too small. Maybe I don't. This is the same size, right? Yep. I may not have one. Well, I suppose I can use this one. It might be a little too long. But it'll work. And I'm sure they sent me the right one and I've just lost it. Because I do that. Should I put a washer on that? Nah. That don't need no washer. Don't need no stinking washer. Okay, I guess I gotta start clamping before it'll start holding. And the heater core, split the difference. Come on, stay put. Okay, now it's too tight. It's about half and half. Waking 2. That's supposed to be. Okay, that's in. The thermistor's in. I don't have this kind of clip. Why do they put clips on stuff that nobody else uses? No, I've never. It's not a standard clip. I have nothing on any of my printers that uses this particular type of clip. Why would they do that? I don't even have anything that'll match it. Unless this does. Hey, what do you know? That's what this puppy's for. Okay. It's a big ass thermistor cable. yes, I know I'm supposed to put the nozzle in first. Right now, trying to figure out how I want to set it up. Whether I want it to go this way, or this way, or that way. I think I want it to go that way. And I like that. This is the wrong side of the socket, right? Yep. Of course it is. So there's that. So it looks like we're almost sort of there. Well, building it wise, not mounting it wise. Wiring it, setting all the firmware, which is actually pretty easy because it's going on a Duet. I don't know why they give you these 2 wood screws. I should probably go to their website. I know they have like an instruction sheet for it. Don't use that little grub screw. Piece of filament. Stepping on a piece of filament. Wrong one in the wrong hole. Okay then. So how long have I been doing this? For an hour and a half because I had to fight that one screw. And that thing's probably, no, it's just starting. And I'm actually going to want to remodel that, I think, but I can finish that one. And this little socky sock goes on here. And honestly, I know E3D is like the initiator of this whole sock thing, but I think their sock is like one of the worst. It just doesn't hold. But it looks pretty. It's all blue. Doesn't stay on as well as some of the aftermarket-y ones do. It's going to end up being all crooked and crap. Really doesn't matter, I guess. I'll leave the sock on there, even though I got to take it off to heat it up and do the final tightening of the nozzle and lining everything up. And you want the wires coming out this way, I think. Above. Okay then. Let's bring the machine over. Yeah, I had the Dremel tool, just no cutter for it. Oh, I just found the cutters. They're right there in the drawer. That was really dumb of me. All that for nothing. Just the way my life is going lately. Okay then. I have to unplug it. Over here, I'll yank all kinds of wires and crap. My knees are killing me. Wah! You guys bored stiff yet? Anyone even watching anymore? This is where the fun part starts. You guys actually see that happen? No. Of course, this thing's all in the way, which can go away now. All right, let's pull the fan unit off. screw. Hey, screw loose. What comes off? The hot end comes off. So it's unplugged. I knocked the llama head on the floor. Drop some screws. Here's my old cooling fan and cooling shroud that I designed. It works really well. Believe it or not. The hot end is right here with the thermistor right here. And then I can pull this. Suppose if I push down on that, that'll pop right out. And there we go. I wonder if I could just use this block and be done with it. The nozzle and everything. It's the same block, ain't it? Although this isn't a true E3D block. It's an aftermarket block. Not that it really matters. Okay, then that carriage comes off. Which this one takes this one over here. This here carriagey thing comes apart right here. And this is a one step smaller one because for some reason the way they designed this thing, or I designed this thing, they designed this thing. It uses 3s and 4s, not just 3s or 4s. Which is partially the unit. But as you can see, this is the original one I designed for it, which is almost exactly the same, except for this one holds a V6, traps in, goes in there. This whole fan shroud piece traps it into place, plus snaps around the cooling. Very tight, very nice. Actually works pretty well. Can't really see it, but it's fairly light. Not quite sure I'm done with it yet. I may be putting it back on tonight or tomorrow. I won't do it tonight. But now this should just bolt right into place now. If all things go well. Let's take a look. Well, you get a size screwdriver. Right here somewhere. Up with one of those. Oh, I never crazy glued the bad one in, huh? Well. I don't think that reached. Wow, eh? That one reached either. What's up with that? It's the same exact design. Just I need longer ones. What are these? Way too short. Well, they should still catch the nut though. I believe I have longer ones. Just barely, but right there. There's one of them. Is that any longer? Yes, that is longer. I don't think I have many of them that long. I think these are all too long. Yeah, but you know what? It don't really matter. Actually, any longer? Yeah, not much. But that'll catch the nut. I don't know why those aren't catching the nut unless the nut slipped back in the hole. It's not set all the way in. But as long as I use this one where the motor is, because it's the shorter of the two. It's catching a nut. Probably the nut. I'll never get out. You know, I'm going to take a drum to the whole freaking printer to get it out. The puppy's on there. I need one more screw. And I'd really like another shorter one, which I'm going to look for. Llama head. Can't knock off the llama heads. What are these? What are these? What are these? What are these? Those are even longer. Way longer. Oh, there's one shorter in there. This is a mixed bag of M3s. And I think that's the same size as the one that's not working, correct? Yep. This one's just a hairy bit longer. Awesome. So what if one's black and one's silver, right? Who knows it works? That's the one that's stripped right there. You know what? It's holding quite well. That thing's pretty stiff. So it's sort of mounted. Sort of, kind of, sort of. Sort of, kind of. It's different. Size of these. M3 by 35. M3 by 50. Yeah, those aren't all 50s anymore, but I'm just going to roll these up from inside here. Close them all up, because they're all M3s. So watch, I'll find the ones I really want. Oh well. Maybe not. I have no idea what that was to. That ain't to no printer. Oh, I know what that was to. That was to the TV mount. I got the TV's mounted on the wall. So she's mounted. You guys probably can't see it. Here, I wonder if I can get close enough to see it. There she is, all mounted up. Kind of need more light in here, huh? I can do that too. Let's bring some light in. That should help a little. This should help a lot. Oh, bright lights. So, there she is, all mounted. Now, I haven't wired it up, but it's on there. It's actually looking pretty good. And everything clear, right? There's no screws hitting tracks. Nope. Everything looks pretty good. Now I just got to do all the wiring. That's Hemera on the LlamaCore, which is like a dream come true. I always wanted to do something like this. And when this extruder came out, I was literally thinking of making something like this out of an MK8. Not anywhere near as nice as E3D does. But I was basically going to make a modified MK8 to put on here. Which is basically what that is, a modified MK8. But way nicer. But there it is. That's pretty. Very, very pretty. It's kind of small too, looking at it now. Now, I don't have the cooling duct on there yet, which I can do that now too, because I printed it, didn't I? What did I do with that thing? What did I do with the cooling duct? Right here. I should have put it on before I mounted the whole thing. I don't know if I'm going to like this cooling duct, but it's the best one I saw at the time. Just wraps around the thing, mounts right to the motor. And somehow I think only one screw goes into here, into this little thing to hold the fan in place, which is kind of back-asswards, but and it's an angled out, which I hope it doesn't hit this lead screw. Let's find out. Here's my fan. What am I stepping on? I keep stepping on something. What is that? Just a piece of filament. So let's put the camera back. Take this fan out. And of course I used the lock nut on it. Because I got used to using lock nuts because they work. But the problem is when you go to take things apart again, they can be a pain in the butt. Screw that. Go into that. I'm just not coordinated tonight. I'm having serious issues. My coordination tonight is just not good. Not good at all. Hot washer so I don't crush stuff. I don't know why I had a nylon washer on one and not the other. I don't think there's a nylon washer on this one. Should have been. One fan out. Supposedly, I understand, this thing just fits in there like that. I guess doesn't really snap in or fit very well. It does have a knockout for that though. It's pretty cool. There's a little lip right here. I don't know if you guys can see that little lip. He actually does have a knockout for it. I think that'll snap in there if I clean it up a little. I think it's pretty well designed. Better than I thought. It's got all kinds of channels in there and separators. And they all printed pretty good. No idea what my deburring tool is. But that should almost be enough. And it looks like it is. Now, what do I need for a screw? Much smaller than that. I could have used that. for the motor. That's the perfect screw. The perfect M3 I was looking for. Oh well. That means one of these smaller ones that I took out of the other extruder will be perfect for that fan. One of these right here. All this can go back in there. Don't drop it on the floor. So, in theory, I can just screw this right to the plastic. It's just a stupid fan. Correct? Anybody disagree with me? Anyone even still here watching? Where's the mosquito and Bondtech? I don't have a mosquito or a Bondtech. Actually, I do have a Bondtech. This has a Bondtech on it, which I've taken off. It's getting a Hemera. Okay, why are my fingers just not cooperating tonight? I just can't get anything to line up and be happy. Well, you should cut right into that plastic, no problem. All right, let's pre-thread it. Pre-threading, real slow. No mosquito. You want to buy me a mosquito? I'll take it. Sure it's not Llama's Law instead of Murphy's Law? Yeah, it probably is Llama's Law. Murphy just stole it from me. Or maybe Murphy is a llama. That's it. Murphy was a llama. Actually, looks like I'm stressing. I'm doing this really gentle and slow. I'm sliding in my hand. It's spinning in my hand more than I'm pushing it. Just so I don't overstress anything. And pre-threading the plastic, which is more than enough to hold the fan, I hope. I really would like it to have both holding spots, though. I really don't like them holding in one spot. I know it's going to come loose and rattle or something. Because these cases are not the strongest thing in the world. And all the jerking around and everything is going to make it goofy. Goofy. And it can pivot on it, too. There's no second holding spot. But you know what? It's not the worst thing I've seen. Now, the problem is I actually got to mount it to the motor first because I can't get to that screw hole. And it's not even close to lining up. Oh, maybe it is. I'm just not holding it right. Oh, it looks a little low. I think it's too low. Maybe not. Only one way to find out. That's to actually try it. Right? Right. Now I have to find some really short mounting screws. And I don't think I have any of that. Oh, yeah, I do. Now that I think about it, I most certainly do. Is there two more nuts? Maybe I don't. I don't. Everything's too long. I don't have anything that short. Well, that might put a big kibosh on this whole thing. Let's see, what did it come with? Didn't it come with some more? There's 2 nuts in there, 3 nuts in there, but no more screws. Well, that's a bummer. Let me think about this for a minute. I don't think I have anything that's short enough where I could just pat it. I know. Not an easily reached anyways. Let me just double check into this pile of screws. Oh, 1, 3's in there. That's all wheels and bearings. Oh, no. Fours. 1, 3 short enough. Not even close to short enough. Couple M5s. Those are too short. Those aren't even anything. I don't know what those were from. Oh, maybe I do. That might work. That might work. I might have some. This pile of crap. I gotta go through all this stuff and consolidate all these different screw boxes for this very reason. Oh, we go. Let's see. This looks like 1. M4 and M5 buttons, but no M3s. This looks like a different one. But it might be the right length anyways, even though it's a different head style. I hate these little button heads though. They just strip out way too easily. Give me a break. But it might work. Should work. Don't see why they don't. Does what? Let's go back in the E3D bag. Take a couple of their little square nuts, which I'm not a big fan of, but that's life. I don't know what these wood screws are for. They got like wood screws. What are they for? Who would want wood screws? And actually, I only need 1. And the other one's pre-attached. Oh, I keep knocking the damn llama head over. Can't knock my llama head over. And where's the part I want? This thing is now part of the history. This is now. Oh, I just put the screw away I need for this. Duh. That was pretty stupid of me. Let's see. This one gets this size screw. We'll use the button head on the inside. a little bit smaller. Might be too long. Oh, looks like I go the right direction, huh? Dumbass. It goes this away. Not that away, but this away. And it's going to bottom out. So it's basically too long. Which means this one's too long also. They also make it so I have to freaking, when the wire's out the back, I never like. All right. I'm thinking my brain is at the end of its tolerance of this day. So I think I'm going to call it quits. It is on the printer. I have a fan cooling shroud thing that I stole from Thingiverse, but I don't think I can modify it to fit. Well, what about it? Well, I don't know. That should be all right. If I bring the wires up this way, maybe clear that. It won't look terrible. What do you think? You guys can't even see it. I can take the bond tack off. That, oh, look at that. Take that right out of here. Include the extruder motor. Step up, right? Yep. These lines are the key outs. They're twisted. That's what I thought. There's the old Bondtech with a printed solid pancake. Just going away. I do wish they'd pancake that with a slightly smaller motor. It doesn't need to be this small. I think that was actually a little too small. I kind of was. If I really ran it, it would start heating up pretty hot to the touch. So I gotta run the wire to the motor through this loop, and it ends here. So did it come with a wire? I think it did. It came with a wire bundle. I don't think it's long enough to go the whole length. No, it is not. So I'm gonna have to make a wire. Damn close. I almost pull it off. upper motor. Way the hell down there. Gonna come out of this loom and go into this loom. I don't know why they do this. Won't reinforce like that. I can almost pull it off temporarily. Back of my damn llama head off. Alright, that thing's pretty much useless. So there's I am done for the night. So I now have my V6. Oh, I want this nozzle. Just thought of that. Freaking fat gut. I want this nozzle. I'm gonna have to heat this thing up. This is my 0.8 nozzle. There's a brass one though. Huh. I mean, if it's a brass one, people don't realize it's a brass one. You know what you're doing. You can almost pull out cold. Can't really put it in cold. But a lot of times you can pull it out cold. Sometimes. Not always. We're going to find out. Yep, you can. I just cannot not drop stuff tonight. What's up, Canadian Maker Project? Ron. Look, filament and everything. And my little PTFE tube, which really kind of, it's not actually that bad. That's pretty good, Capricorn. This is a Capricorn lined mini PTFE tube that goes in this heat break. I took the real E3D heat break out because I kept getting jams, and put the cheapo knockoff E3D heat break in, and it never jammed since. It does not jam. Ever. Now I have my 0.8 nozzle on a stick. 0.8 nozzle on a stick. Who knows what that's from? Jalapeno on a stick. Alright, I'm done. There was a little blow by, but it didn't last. I know I had a leak once. I didn't quite tighten it up. Yep. Ooh, don't want to lose that. That's one of the little grub screws that goes for this thing. Gotta save them grub screws. Them are important because those things always get lost. Put all this crap in this box. In case I need to put it back on there because this ain't gonna work for some reason. Usually because I screw something up. If something don't work, it's usually because I screwed it up. Push this back into its corner. And say enough for tonight. What time is it? It's almost 11. It's definitely enough for tonight. So, yep, I'm killing it. It's been 2 hours and 8 minutes. Thanks for hanging out, watching me swear and cuss at this thing. I probably actually could have gotten it wired up if I didn't have all that issues with that bolt. But I actually think I'm going to cancel that and make that a little thicker too. Well, I don't mind the washers on there. Kind of padded out from it. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I have to think about that one. Thinking the padding out from there might be a good thing, let a little airflow around there, but that's actually the back side of it where there is no airflow, and that's the whole design of the Hemera is that it curls around and shoots out the back. I don't know. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go watch Josh and Tanny if they're still streaming, and kill this thing because I'm a little frustrated. Actually, I'm kind of okay now, but I got frustrated. It was frustrating. The whole bolt stuff thing kind of ticked me off. You didn't notice. Bad day. Anyway, thanks for stopping in. That's that. It's on there. It's mounted. Later.